It's Monday, so I've washed my hair, so it's a bit wet, so ignore me. This morning I dropped the kids off at school and then I went to B&M. It's on the way back really, so I just popped in and had a look around. I did get a couple of bits, but nothing spectacular, I will share. The first thing I picked up was this Toni & Guy conditioner. They have shampoo and conditioner, and this was on offer from $9.99 down to $6.99, and this is like a huge bottle, so well worth it. Check out your B&M and see if they have this in. This is the reconstruction one, because obviously there's a lot of bleach on here. I prefer to use either a no yellow shampoo, the Fanola one, because I have blonde, or I like to use sulfate free shampoo. So I didn't pick up the shampoo, I just wanted the conditioner. I don't always use the matching shampoos and conditioners, I mix and match quite a lot. I did get some little baubles for Ollie's tree. I put little trees in the boys' bedrooms, just little ones, and they all have like colour coded baubles. But when I first got Ollie's baubles to match his tree, it was yellow and gold because his nursery was lemon. Because before I knew whether or not I was having a girl or a boy, and I never ever got round to picking up some red baubles for his tree because his room's obviously red now. So I picked them up. They're only $1.99. There's loads there too. So yep, I got some of this 1001 Carpet Fresh. I really like this one. I've used it before. The orchard and passion fruit smells so good. Obviously because I do have Pixie. She's a right smelly dog, I tell ya. Frenchies are so cute, but they are dirty rotten. They are so smelly. So, I mean, I'm lucky because I've got a leather sofa. All my flooring downstairs is hardwood. It's just the rug. That's the only thing that sort of grabs onto smells. So I like to keep this as clean as possible. You can probably hear the washing machine in the background, I'm sorry. I'm doing washing. And then for my mum, I picked up this reed diffuser. It looks quite nice, doesn't it? Warm vanilla. It's only $3.99. Just like loads of little bits that I can put together, things that she might like. Like I said in last week's vlog, my mum's really hard to buy for. And then the last thing I got was this. This was like $1.99. Really inexpensive. This will be another stocking filler. So it's like the Bean Boozle game where you spin it and then they've got the really weird flavours. And I know Cameron will love this because we've played this a couple of years ago and Cameron really liked it. So yeah, I think I'm going to get online and have a look at Christmas gift ideas. I was tempted to go out into town and go do some more Christmas shopping, but I've washed my hair so it's wet. I'm just going to be walking around the shops not knowing what I'm buying. I'm just going to be looking around like without a clue. So I don't know if it's even worth my time. I think I didn't get much sleep last night. I got like 5 hours sleep last night according to my Fitbit. I'm absolutely so tired. So I think I'm going to stay in and clean my rug, give that a good clean, and then have a look online and see if I can't come up with some ideas. So I really don't want to get my kids. I might give Cameron money because he's at an age where he doesn't play with any toys, and he has really sensitive skin, so I can't get him like link sets and things like that because his skin will have a reaction. As for Liam don't really play with toys either. He got his gaming laptop for his birthday, didn't he? So he spends a lot of his free time on that now rather than playing actual games. And even with the games he plays on that, you download them to the laptop, so it's not even like physical games that, you know, I could gift him. Just the way the world's going, isn't it? It's more, even music. We had records and cassettes and CDs. Now it's nothing. It's like an invisible thing. You can't actually see the music. You just download it from the sky and it's just waves. You can't physically see it. It's really, you're buying nothing in essence. That really blows my mind. You're so vain. You probably think this vlog is about you. You're so vain.
Hey.
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 It's raining. Let's go get the boys. Why has it got to rain on the school run? Why? Why? Oh, I think you lot are crooked. Do you feel a bit straighter now? Yeah, good. So, I'm off to get the boys from school. Oh, thank you so much. I need to speak to Ollie's teacher after school because there was a mix-up with parents' evening, so I didn't end up going. And she wants to talk to me, so I'm going to go in after. Ollie has been having a bit of problem with a couple of kids at school where they're like picking on him a little bit. And it's quite difficult when you volunteer in school because part of you has that mother instinct and the other part's like they know you in the school, so you have to be a bit more reserved. So yeah, but I've spoken to her about it, and Ollie said that they've spoken to the kids that are just silly little things, not kids alike, but it's making him feel a bit bad about himself. So, and then Liam has scouts tonight, Monday night, and he's doing a, what's the thing called?
I don't know.
A panic room. Is it called panic room?
I think so.
I think it's a panic room. Where basically they lock you in the room and then you have to like figure out how to get out by solving clues or something. I've heard about them, I've never done one, but I reckon he's going to love that.
It's going to be amazing for that.
I know, if only I could go in his place.
That is the one thing that he's going to love.
He's going to love that. That's right up his alley, isn't it?
Yeah.
And what's really, really good about the scouts, the person that runs it has the van. So I only have to take him to like a drop-off point and they take him and bring him back. And I pick him up at the drop-off point. Whereas with cubs and with beavers, if they go anywhere, you need to take them. And when you have cubs and beavers and it's on the same night, if they're in two different locations, it's almost impossible to pick one up and drop one off and then be on time. It's quite, isn't it? Yeah. Cameron ran the hoover around after I'd done, didn't you?
Yeah.
I let it dry, so I hoovered, I put that spray stuff down, I swept it in, you know, give it a good scrub. It smells amazing, don't it?
Yeah.
It looks really, really nice and clean. Let it dry, and then Cameron ran the hoover back round for me. You've been ringing up some placement stuffs, haven't you?
Yeah.
Trying to get that sorted. So yeah, I did tell Liam this morning to meet me at the school because I've got to go straight and talk to Ollie's teacher, as if she remembers. I know what they're going to say. You know, they're going to say that he's struggling and that, and I know he is. I feel bad for him. Don't they say you get your intelligence from your mother's side? I apologise. If only you got it from your dad's side, but you don't. I actually heard this thing where they say, let me turn my lights off because I don't want to blind them, where they say you get your looks more from your dad's side and then your intelligence from your mother's side. And hold on, let me park up. And I can't remember who told me, but someone told me the reason for that is, you know, they say whenever you have a baby they go, don't they look like their dad? Don't they look like their dad? They always say that about babies. And someone told me that it's because I don't know how true this is, it's just like what I was told. Because women carry the babies, they have more of a natural bond to the babies, so they're more likely to stick around for the baby when the baby's born. So it's like genetically in us to be connected to that baby. But men don't necessarily feel that about babies. So genetically, it's more beneficial for the baby to look like their dad than their mum. So when the baby is born, a dad will connect with the baby and be less likely to leave. So it's kind of like a natural instinct thing. If that's true, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Someone told me that. I don't know how true that is, but I was like, oh right. I mean, that don't help with all dads sticking around, but I suppose it helps a little bit. It's true though, whenever you have a baby, they go, doesn't it look like it's dad? And you think, I carried that baby for 9 months. Well, 9 months and 10 days, because this one was lazy. All my boys were late. I gave birth to them. My body changed. I've got stretch marks. I'm emotional. And at the end of it, you hear, don't they look like their dad? And you're like, really? And then because I'm so dark, you can just about see my dark natural hair there. It's like my roots. And I have dark eyes. I was always made to believe that like dark features dominate. So, you know, one of them would look a little bit more like me. But all my boys are blonde hair, blue eyes. Your hair's got a lot darker as you've got older. Liam's hair used to be white. When he was a baby, it was pure white. And it's got darker as he's got older. Same with Ollie's, although Ollie was quite gingery when he was born. He had like really quite ginger hair, and then it fell out, and then it was quite blonde. But in the sun, it has like a ginger tinge to it. But my nan had ginger hair on my dad's side, my Irish side. So yeah.
I didn't know it's raining.
I know, it does this all the time. It always rains on the school run. I don't like coming out when it's
it just started raining.
I know. I don't particularly like the school run. It's especially in the winter. It's cold, it's wet. I don't want to stand out there. And I have to talk to Ollie's teacher.
I mean, yeah, at least you're inside.
Yeah.
How's that work placement thing going?
Work placement?
Not work placement, your job.
Oh yeah, I applied last night. I hadn't told them that. That's why I was up so late. I checked my emails. I haven't received. The deadline was at 9 o'clock this morning, and it was you really that was like, go for it, innit? Because I was like, I'm not sure. And Danny's. I always say Danny will get splinters sitting on that fence, innit? He never says one thing or another. He's always very in the middle of everything. So it's always, what would you think's best? He always turns it back round into me. So it's, I don't want to sway you either way. Whatever you think is best. And then I was like very torn. But obviously Cameron was like, you should do it. You should go for it. Which is nice.
You should definitely do it if you enjoy what you're doing. You might as well get paid for it.
Might as well get paid for it. It's not even about the money though.
No, but
it's not about the money.
You're doing the same hours and the same job. Well,
no,
not the
I'm
same
not the same
hours.
hours. I'm doing 2 extra days.
2 extra days.
Yeah.
So you do it Monday
and Friday. Yeah.
That's not bad though.
Yeah. I mean, it'd be good to be paid. It would be.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's the confidence thing, isn't it? Because I always feel like if I'm doing something for free, they can't like be upset with me if I get stuff wrong, or I'm not letting anyone down because I am doing it for free. But if I'm being paid for something and then I can't do something, or I'm struggling, or then I'd feel like I'm letting them down. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I know you know what I mean, because you suffer the same way that I do, innit?
Yeah.
He's exactly the same with me like that. But I'm alright at telling him, like, everyone learns. I can talk the good talk, and I can tell you.
Yeah. It's just when it comes to
but when it comes to you, it's different to take the advice than to give it. Like, Cameron gets really stressed when he does things for the first time, innit? Like the first time he cut the grass. No, that's what I'm saying. You're the same as me. That's what I'm saying. When I do things for the first time, I get stressed. But when I said to him, like, when he first cut the grass, the first time he ever cut the grass, he was having a right fit, like, getting all frustrated with it. And I was like, Cameron, it's not that deep. It's not that deep. You can't expect to do something for the first time and get it right. And now, if you cut the grass, you just cut the grass, and you don't give it a second thought. I'm trying to think of something else that you've done that you've got. The first time you tried to ride a bike, you got so stressed you could not ride that bike. Practically, like, threw the bike. I've had enough of this. And then through perseverance, he got there. It's same with the plumbing and the helping with Dad, isn't it?
Yeah.
Dad's trying to teach you, and then he's really good, but he does say, this is really winding me up. I'm getting really frustrated. And it's like, it's because you don't know how to do it. But once you know, you won't feel like that anymore. Same thing when I go in to do that printer. They say, can you make 20 copies of these, please? And I go, yeah, okay. And I take it into the printer. And I talk to the printer like it can actually understand me. I'm like, please, printer. I'm praying to the printer gods above. Please, printer, let this work. The amount of times the thing has, like, got a paper jam, and I'm like, why? Why don't this thing like me? I was talking to the printer, as you do, and then this woman walked past me, and then she come back and she looked at me, and she was looking at me really funny. She went, is there someone in there with you? I was like, no, I'm talking to the printer. And she was like, oh, okay then. Yeah. I plead with it. Please work.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. I'm alright with the printer now, but that's what I'm saying. The first time you do something, it never goes right. Never.
Yeah.
And then the more I work with the printer, I know how to work it a bit more now. We still have moments. Me and the printer. Thing's massive. It's about the size of a car. It's like proper industrial. And when the thing gets a paper jam, oh my gosh. To open it all up. Honestly. Sounds ridiculous, but this is my life.
It's amazing, that is. Yeah, but talking to an object that can't speak back. Oh, bless you.
Just before I go, while Cameron's in a chatty mood, let's talk about Father Christmas.
Oh, goodness sake.
I did get a comment about how we do, like, Christmas and what, because I was talking about buying presents in front of Ollie. So Father Christmas brings one present to the little boys in our house that are good, but that also believe. The presents under the tree, they know and have always known from, like, me and Danny and other members of the family, but it's the present at the end of their bed. That's the one. That's from Father Christmas. Do you believe in Father Christmas?
Yeah, I believe in him.
He believes in Father Christmas.
Yeah.
Because Father Christmas don't come to people that don't believe in him.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
So for as long as you believe, Father Christmas will come.
Yeah.
Although I have said, if he's like 30 and don't live with me, but he's still going to say, yeah, I believe in Father Christmas, he's going to have to give me a key. So I've just come out to drop little Liam to Scouts. He's doing a panic room thing tonight, aren't you, darling?
Yeah.
And I can't wait for him to tell me all about it, because I've not seen one before. I did get a comment actually about where were you last week in my weekly vlog, because you weren't in the vlog. What was you up to last week?
In my room?
In his room. What was you doing in your room?
Playing
What was you playing?
with my friends
Fortnite. This is the new thing. Mind you, you do get a lot of homework, don't you?
Yeah, I do my homework as well.
Yeah, before he's allowed to go on his, like, laptop to play this Fortnite game. There are some rules, isn't there?
Yeah.
Tell me.
I just saw Daddy.
Did ya?
Yeah, I just saw Daddy go past.
There you go, he's on his way home. Cameron's looking after Ollie. He was just finishing his dinner when we left. He could have stopped and said hello. What's the rules? What do you have to do before?
I have to read my book, check if my room is tidy, and do all my homework.
And then you get your free time, don't you?
Yes.
So that's what he was up to. So I bought him this lovely laptop.
Yeah.
And now I don't see him. No, you do spend some time downstairs as well. Out of all of my boys, the one that's going to be snuggled up to me of an evening while I watch telly is you, innit?
Yeah.
Out of all of them. Cameron's not really a snuggler, is he?
No.
Not anymore, he's a bit too old for that. Ollie does for about 5 seconds and then he starts fidgeting and he's up and wandering off. So sometimes there'll be like a little spat where Ollie will say to Liam, "You're always cuddling mummy, I want my turn." And you're like, okay, because you know within 30 seconds he's had a cuddle and he's off again. He's not interested in me for that amount of time, are you?
No.
Is he? You are though. This one will just, I think this one will just snuggle up to me all night long and watch telly.
Yeah.
It's very loving, is Liam. Christmas.
I don't know. Chocolate, my family, and
Chocolate, my family, and
the shoes with the wheels at the black.
he wants shoes that have wheels in them. Although you have had a pair of them before.
Yeah.
I've got a video footage. I'd love to be able to find it and see if I could just slot it in here, because he was so tiny. And you were walking in them. Yeah, your hair was much shorter. He was so cute. I wonder if I could find that video. Oh my gosh, the cuteness of him. That was, I think we was not long living at the house then. I think we was only there for about 2 years. So how old would you have been? I think Ollie was a babe, because I remember in the video,
Yeah,
Ollie's in his walker, isn't he?
And he's walking fast.
Yeah, he was laughing at you because he was falling all over with his wheelie shoe things. So yeah. But you need to give me some ideas.
Okay. I don't know.
So how was it?
It was great. So I go into a room and then there's a load of like padlocks and
Right.
keys, and it's like a puzzle.
Right.
And yeah, so I had to solve the puzzle, get out, but there were more than one room.
So you weren't just in one room?
No.
You had to go from one room to another room?
Yeah.
How many rooms were there? 2, 3, 4?
Yeah, 3.
Wow.
And
Do you enjoy it?
yeah, it was based on the Wizard of Oz.
Ah, it was Wizard of Oz themed.
Yeah.
How many of you went in one room? Like all of you?
7.
7. Okay. Wow. So you had to work as a team, I take it?
Yeah. So like, yeah.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Yeah,
Do you think it'd be good for us to do it as a family?
Yeah.
Do you think?
Yeah.
We'll be able to do the Wizard of Oz one though, because you'd already know how to do that one.
Yeah, but there is a few like horrors, so
Sorry?
there's a few horrors.
Horrors?
Yeah.
Ah. Did you feel trapped? Because that would worry me.
No, I felt happy and I felt excited.
Did you? You enjoyed it? Hi guys, it's Tuesday, so I'm just on the school run. This morning I took the kids to school. I went into school myself, and then I come home and I done some of my blanket. I've been sitting down watching YouTube, relaxing and doing my crocheting. I figured out that it takes me about 20 minutes to do one line. And I know that sounds a lot, but my blanket's huge. You're talking, it will fit a double bed. I wanted to make them really big so that it would last the kids like a long time. So when you think about how many hours I'm putting into this blanket, it's actually incredible, but I'm really quite proud of it. So yeah, I'm just coming to pick up Ollie and Liam. I had a really amazing email today. I have been shortlisted for an interview on Thursday. I almost can't believe it. I'm excited and nervous and a bit stunned. I can't believe I've been shortlisted, because as you know, I was going to apply, I wasn't going to apply. I was very like, and then Cameron was like, go for it, you need to go for it. So I did, but I did it like the night before, so I didn't spend probably as much time as I should have done. It was very quite rushed. Like they have a massive A4 a piece of paper to write about why you think that you'd be good for the job and stuff like that, and I did a paragraph like that big just because I was doing it late into the night and I was rushing it, and it was quite stressful and stuff, and Danny was just like, do you know what, Helen, you can't expect to do it the night before and get it perfect, so don't worry, even if you don't get an interview, you know, the experience of doing it is good and you've got it as a template and you can always add to it and adjust it for the next one, so don't worry. And then obviously I got an email to say I've been shortlisted, and I'm a little bit scared because I've never had an interview. I mean, I'm quite shocked that they even wanted me to apply because I've been very open the fact that I'm dyslexic, so but I always say what I lack in knowledge I make up with enthusiasm. I'm very enthusiastic. I try my hardest. Hey guys, it's Wednesday, so I've left school and I'm on my way to Nick's house. My friend Nick, she is a TA. She used to work in the same school that I volunteer in, but she left like a year ago and she now works in another school. So she told me to go to hers and she'll help me with interviewing techniques, because I've told you I've never had an interview before, and because obviously she is a TA and she's had interviews and she's my friend, she's more than happy to sort of go through some questions that I might get asked and how to put myself across, which is really, really nice of her to do that. So that's what I'm up to now. I'm hoping that I can learn something and it might help me for tomorrow. But yeah, they rung me today just to confirm that I was actually going to the interview, and I was like, yeah, I don't know why, but they did. So I do have my crocheting with me because it is Wednesday, so I need to pick up Liam a little bit early, so I'm literally only going to go round to Nick's house for about an hour. Oh, my coffee, darling, because my coffee's important.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No.
Look at this tooth. It's so long. Oh, and the other gap as well.
Every day.
You're losing teeth every day. Left, right and centre, these teeth are coming out.
Every day.
Every day, a new tooth.
I'm lucky.
What day is it today?
I don't know.
It's Thursday. It's Thursday. And
Friday.
it's Friday. It's
Yeah.
Friday tomorrow. Daddy's off work tomorrow. He booked the day off so he can like, yeah, so he can do more of the bathroom, which is really cool. So I woke up, I really struggled to fall asleep last night, nerves, and I woke up and I actually feel sick. I just, yeah, like really sick. I'm boring you.
No, I'm tired.
You tired? Early night then, babe. Yeah, I feel really sick, and my interview is not until 2:20, and it's like 8:30, and I'm feeling sick now. And
Already?
yeah, I feel really, really sick. I was making my coffee and I was like, you know, nerves. When I get nervous and stuff, it comes out like physically. My anxiety and stress comes out physically. So I don't know what I'm going to be like as the day goes on. Because Mummy's got a job interview, that's why. So Mummy's scared. And Ollie broke his glasses. He literally come home wearing them, so I didn't think anything of it. And then Danny looked at him and noticed and was like, come here. And took his glasses off and he only had one lens in it. Innit?
I told Daddy though.
Yeah. And then Daddy was laughing and told me. What, don't do that, thank you. Please don't do that.
That was my truck.
That was your drink, wasn't it? Up here, you went to Screwfix with Daddy, didn't you? And when you go into Screwfix, you can like have a free drink. And I tell you what, it's like they have tea, coffee or hot chocolate, but they all taste the same. No matter what you get, it's just like a murky water. You don't really taste anything of particular, innit?
It was hot.
It was hot. It was wet. I don't think it was chocolatey. Was it chocolatey? Was it? I think it's your mind. I think because you think
No,
coffee,
it
you
wasn't.
taste coffee. Because you think hot chocolate, you taste hot chocolate. But actually, it's not.
No, it was. It said hot chocolate.
Yeah, it says hot chocolate.
And it wasn't like water. It was like
It was bran.
Yeah.
I'll give you that. It's wet, it's bran, and it's hot.
and it made out of chocolate. Does nothing else.
You should try the tea. It tastes exactly the same.
Okay, I try at home.
No, not at home tea. When you go to Screwfix, because I've gone in with Daddy before and I've had different drinks. He's like, do you want a drink? And I'm like, yeah, I'll have a coffee. And I'm like, what? And then I'm like, actually, I'll taste their tea. Same thing. Actually, I'll have a hot chocolate. Same thing. It's the same drink, just different buttons. You push a button.
No, it's not even a button.
What is it?
When you just press it, it does magic to make it. It does like
I know, the machine makes it.
bam,
Bam!
bam, bam,
Wet
bam.
brown hot drink, but don't taste like nothing.
It does.
It
Tastes like
doesn't.
chocolate.
It doesn't taste like chocolate.
Yes, it do.
You're crazy.
You crazy.
It's in your mind. You're thinking you're being told it's hot chocolate. You think it's hot chocolate, but it doesn't actually taste like hot chocolate.
chocolate.
Does it taste like the hot chocolate that Mummy makes you?
Yes.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it do.
Mummy makes nice hot chocolate with loads of milk.
It have loads
That
of
does
milk.
have no milk in it.
Yes, it do.
It's never even seen a cow.
They put milk in it.
They didn't.
Yes, they did.
It's like a weird translucent murky colour. It's practically
no.
sewage water. That's what it is.
No.
Sewage water.
No, not.
With it like half a teaspoon of sugar in.
You funny. It's not.
It is.
No.
I'm going to have the same conversation with Danny tomorrow. I bet he agrees with me.
No, but
I bet he does.
I bet him agrees with me.
I bet ya.
I bet you.
Okay, pinky then. Pinky bet. Let's go. I've just finished at school, so I'm going to make my way home and get ready for my interview. Last night I had a really nice, let me put you down a bit. I had a really nice, like, lush bath bomb and shaved my winter legs. Not that I'm going to show my legs, but you know when you just feel like if I make myself feel a bit better about myself, I might shine a bit more confidence. That's kind of what I'm thinking. I may even straighten my hair, like go all out. I'm not sure what I'm going to wear. Like I said, Nick gave me some clothes, some really smart clothes. But I have this really pretty skirt that I might wear, but I don't know if that's too much. I'll show you it. That's kind of what I'm thinking I'm going to wear. Like a black polo top, big, you know, thick tights, but you know the really thick ones that look more like leggings, and then it's like a tartan, but it's maroon and browns. It's quite a pretty skirt. Might wear that. That's probably what I'm going to wear, but I'm going to try stuff on and just see how I feel comfortable. I'm going to top up my makeup, make myself a bit more pretty, try and cover my skin. Actually, with my skin, the whole time that I have bad skin, and I'm like, I don't know what causes it, and other people have said like track what you eat and stuff like that, but obviously where I've been doing this fertility app, I've actually figured out there is a pattern to my cycle with my skin. That's definitely what it is. Isn't that crazy? But obviously because I had the Marina coil, I didn't have any cycles, but you still have the other symptoms. So kind of now I know what's going on with that. So I can buy all the fancy creams and things like that, but it's just hormonal. There we go. I'm so scared. I am so scared. But you know what? Even if I don't get the position, I'm still going in, so nothing ventured, nothing gained. I'm still going to go in Tuesday and as a volunteer, so I'm not going to lose anything by doing this application. It might make me feel a little deflated, or it might do, but I just have to take away the positive from it and think it will give me experience, and then I can always ask for feedback. I can always ask the people that interview me after the interview, like next week or so, if I don't get the position, like what could I do in future to improve my interviewing techniques and get some constructive over but chose not to. But that's okay. Let them live their life. I'm over here living mine. So I'm ready to go. I straightened my hair. I'm wearing this black polo jumper. Let me show you my skirt. I love this skirt. So this is my skirt and my shoes. Wish me luck. So I'm all home now. The kids have had their dinner. Yep. Just something quick because they've got cubs and that tonight. So the interview was okay. I'm a bit nervous. I done a lot of I was really nervous, so I don't think I've got it. They did say they'll let me know by tomorrow. They said we could let you know either this evening, but most probably tomorrow. So I'm just going to wait for a call. And I finished Cameron's blanket. Pass us that, darling. I finished this one. It's all done. It's absolutely huge. All done. So now I just need to start yours. Yay! I'm excited. He was like, you can start it today. And I was like, not today, I'm not. I literally did it for so long last night. My hand was cramping because I was like, I really wanted to get it finished. You alright, sweetie? Yeah. Little Liam. Ollie lost the inner part to his glasses, and then he found it at school today, and then you fixed them for him, didn't you? He popped it straight back in. So yeah. I'll let you know as soon as I hear from the school. Exciting. Hey guys, it's Friday. So this morning Danny done the school run for me and I had a bit of a lie-in. Then we went and took Cameron to college. Danny's off today. He booked off today and also Monday so he can crack on with the bathroom. And then I picked up some parcels from the post office that I'd missed because it came while I was at school. So I got this for Ollie for Christmas. It's actually a really small box. I'm quite surprised. It was £69. So it's going to be his main present. It's got all the games built in, so it's got all the classic games of like Super Mario's and Zelda and Mario Kart. It's got loads of games inbuilt on it, so I don't have to worry about him losing little games, which would be just like him. So that will be Ollie's main present. And then I did get Ollie a new dressing gown. He grew out of the one that he had previously, so this is something that he needs. So it's a nice towel dressing gown when he gets out of the bath, and it's red obviously because that's his colour. Then Liam, I got him a Xbox game. At that age they just love games, right? Also for Liam I got him some earrings. Liam has his ear pierced, just a set of 3 off of Amazon. So there's like a white and a black and a blue. I think he'll love the blue ones. That will be the ones he'll go to. So I'm going to stick these in his stocking. Still haven't heard about the job yet. It's only like 10:30. So as soon as I get a call, I'll come on and let you know the results of that. So today is the last day of November, which means tonight will be the night where we put up the Christmas decorations. Yay! I may do that separately. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know if I should just upload this weekly vlog at this point and upload it today and then start doing Vlogmas, or I don't know if I'm just going to continue doing like weekly vlogs. I'm not sure. My drive is still completely dug out the way I showed you last week, so I've still got all the barriers up, and I even said to Danny as we pulled up on the drive, if they're any longer I'm going to start wrapping garland around them and decorating them because it looks horrendous. It really does, and not very festive when I'm going to want to start decorating the front of my house for Christmas and I have all that outside and it all dug out. So I'm going to ring them soon and find out when they're planning on coming up. And I'm going to tell them, shall I start decorating them? Because like hang baubles and lights off them just to make them look a little bit prettier. So yeah, that's it. Now we're going to go to the bathroom. Kids up, it's now like 3 o'clock and I still haven't had a phone call. And it's torture. I didn't think I cared that much. But I'm just like looking at my phone all day waiting for the damn thing to ring, and it hasn't. And they said they'd let me know by the end of the school day, like today, and they haven't. So I don't know where to take from that. But But Danny did say the fact that they know that you're going to go in as a volunteer either way, why are they going to hire you? They'll probably go with someone else, then they've got 2 members of staff. If they hire you, they've only just got the one. So I was like, that's true. It's like you probably should have said like, I'm going to leave and go find another job elsewhere, and they probably would have hired you. But I'm not going to lie. Yeah, Danny's just been working on the bathroom and I've been keeping him company. I run the Hoover around and done the basic things, but yeah, been staring at my phone for the most part. After I pick the kids up, I'm going to go home, and as soon as I get a phone call, I will come on and let you know either way. Good news or bad. So I got the dreaded call. Please excuse me, I'm so flush. I've been in the kitchen cooking dinner, so the oven and that is really like warms my face up. Yeah, I got the dreaded call at like 5 o'clock. So the last minute I was almost thinking they're not going to call me, even though he said he'll call me before the end of the school day. So it was really, really late, and I've been watching my phone like a crazy person all day waiting for them to call. But basically he said he still hasn't made a decision. I've been shortlisted between me and one other person, and he still hasn't made a decision. He did say like, sorry to have left me all day waiting, and sorry he can't give me a decision today. He's gonna sort some stuff out on Monday and make some decisions and get back to me Monday and let me know. So I'm gonna be left all weekend not knowing whether or not I've been successful. But he was really, really nice. It was like the head teacher that spoke to me that also done my interview, and said like, you should be really proud of yourself, you know, to be shortlisted to the final 2, which doesn't sound promising. Like, you should be proud of yourself you got this far, kind of thing. But yeah, but I have no decision for you, I'll call you Monday. I was like, oh no, I just want to know. So yeah, Danny is still in that bathroom, working on the bathroom. He's put the shower tray in. I'll go up and show you. And yeah, so I've got no information to tell you. That's about it. That's about it. Tonight we should be putting the decorations up, but I'm not sure if Danny's going to want to go up in the attic and get it all down after he's been working on the bathroom all day. But it's tradition. We always do it. We've done it every year. So yeah.